Hello, everybody. We are live. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, welcome for the first time, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Had a couple of glitches in the beginning of this stream, so I apologize if you saw random flashes of my face with a deer in headlights. Look like wrong button. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me know in the chat. It's Friday, right? It's Friday night. I don't know. When you work weekends, Fridays aren't it's not a thing. Everyone's like, at least it's Friday, and I'm like, I work tomorrow. That's not really a thing. So yes, I do work all day on Saturday, so Fridays don't mean much. But anyway, it has been a crazy Friday for me. I don't know about you guys, but I am so ready to jump back into The Sims. I am super excited because if you were here for the end of our last stream, Busy Simmer was showing me how to free rotate items, which I was trying to figure out and couldn't remember how to do. And so now it's a whole new realm of possibilities. Hello, Kitty Kylie. Oh, so do you work the weekends too? I mean, it's ridiculous. Someone's like, have a great week, and I'm like, at work, I guess. Yeah. So you feel me. You feel me. I do get Sundays off. Once in a blue moon, we'll have something like an event or something on a Sunday, and I have to work, but luckily I have one day where we're closed. In the last like 6 weeks, the day that I'm supposed to have off, I get Wednesdays off. I've had to work. So, except for like one of them. So it's been hectic. But I'm super pumped to get back into the game today. So let's head on over. I believe, yeah, this has to be it because that was the 16th. So let's just see. So, for those of you who were here last stream, you remember we were doing our build, and I was like, yeah, there's this house in the town that I live in, and like, I think it looks like X, Y, and Z. And we were talking about building from memory. I was driving to work this morning, and I literally went, oh, nope, that's not even close. So I posted the photo on Twitter, so if you're curious, you can go over to Power Couple Gaming later on and check it out. But put it this way, I think what happened is that I get up, in the morning. I have not had my coffee yet. I'm on my way to work, and there's a bunch of really pretty houses that I like. And then what happens is that I think they all merged. Kitty Kylie is saying, you've got work part-time plus school, so you're really getting a full day off, so it's fun to relax. Yeah, I used to do that grind. I was a full-time student with 3 part-time jobs, and I would like nap in my car between shifts, so I get it. The hustle is real, so I feel you. Not always fun, but typically worth it. In the end, anyway. But yeah, so what happened was, let me just show you guys this real fast. So yeah, this is the house that we've been kind of building. This is nothing like the actual house I was thinking. So in my head, I'm like, okay, on my drive to work, it's like the block before I turn, it's on the right-hand side, there's one just like it on the left. And I got there this morning and I went, that's not even close to being the same house. And then in my mind I went, oh, I think I'm thinking of this house. And then there was 2 houses in particular. So the blue color is from a house that actually has this like sort of towery octagonal room thing. I don't know what you'd call it. So it has that color and it has that kind of thing, but except it's porches. It's open instead of actual closed off rooms. Then there's another house that I'm thinking of that I was able to, like, after a couple cups of coffee, went, oh, that's what I'm thinking of. So the other house that I'm thinking of is actually yellow, and it has this really pretty, I don't know if it's like a reading nook or like a little window seat, but it's almost like a little like triptych type thing, but it's like stained glass and it's really, really pretty. So what happened is, I think in my brain, everything just sort of mishmashed together. But anyway, I'm liking this house. So let me just show you, if you weren't here last time, just take a quick little glance around the back. We haven't done too much. We spent a lot of time last time. Normally what happens is I start building and I start drawing out rooms, and then I like kick myself later. So this time we started out with just the main sort of structure of the house, and oops, I may do a basement, but we really worked on like the porch and the windows and little things like that, and building in like the staircases and some of the lighting. So we did this really pretty split staircase. It was so funny. Busy Simmer and I were like on the same brainwave. So it's a single like wide staircase coming up, and then it goes into split staircases, and then up. And up here, this isn't done yet by any means. Oops. But, oops. We have a little reading nook over here. Oh my gosh. There we go. So in our little tower, I just think it'd be so nice to have like a little reading nook, but we haven't even put in any wallpaper or anything here. So we got a lot to go there. And then down here, I was actually kind of proud of this. This is our little, let's just do this so you can kind of see. So there's just, you know, a cute little dining area. We put in some cute little paneling, and we did the best we could for right now with these curtains. There wasn't like a fully like matching set that would snap to the window the way we wanted to. We were trying to kind of fuss with it, but it kept wanting to snap into place. So unfortunately that didn't work. So now I think the decisions that we're gonna make this time, I gotta decide if I want to do a basement. I'm probably gonna do a fun yard, lots of greenery, I think, lots of trees. I just want it to look really lush. And then I gotta figure out, so up here somewhere is gonna be the master bedroom. So we have this nice little walkout here with the porch. I gotta figure out, you know, what exactly are we doing? Do we put a bench seat here? Do we, you know, do we just leave this open? And then do we make this like a sitting area with the rest of the bedroom sort of off of this? Or do we make this whole thing a large bedroom, kind of cut across with sort of a private nook? And then maybe do some other rooms over here. We could probably do a few small bedrooms, and then like a larger, maybe we'll do that, like a larger bedroom here, small bedroom, and then like a landing and a hallway. And then the third floor, we're really gonna figure out what we wanna do. I do have like the little library. I don't know if I wanna make this like an activities kind of thing, like painting and stuff like that, but we'll kind of see. We'll go with what we feel. I mentioned it last time. It's hard because when there's this much blank space, it's really hard to pick like, oh, this is definitely gonna be this. Like, I don't have that kind of vision. I'm the kind of person who like the contractor comes in and goes, okay, it's gonna be like this, this, and this, and this, and I go, I don't see it. If a house like that had a basement, I think its owners are rich. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I think I kind of do want to do a basement, like a small basement at least, and maybe we'll do like a workout room or something. I think down here we've got this really pretty dining area. I don't know if I want to call that a breakfast nook. It feels a little fancy for a breakfast nook. I think I might make this into some kind of a home office or sitting room. Just 'cause I think like if I had an office like this, I'd be like so happy. Just like lots of natural light. I don't know if we want to do like maybe like a formal dining room somewhere in here, but I do want to do like a fireplace somewhere. I gotta just figure out where we can fit a fireplace. Although I believe, yeah, so this is here. So I might want to do one like over here somewhere. So we'll put a fireplace. Maybe we'll do like a sitting room back here and maybe the formal dining here. And I'll just figure out how we're gonna do the walls. All right, so let's get started. And as always, if I know Kitty Kylie, I think it's your first time here with us. I'm always open to suggestions. So backseat gaming is totally allowed. You can give me your ideas or suggestions, things like that, and it's always much appreciated. Let me just check one thing. Okay, yeah, I just want to check to make sure I didn't like move anything, because this angle is so weird when you're like in the house. It's hard to like tell. Okay, so I think let's start at the beginning. A very good place to start. So hello, streamer. Back door leading to a yard, or is that a window in the back center? It is a window. I did, however, think about having a door to the backyard. So you're kind of reading my mind. So that's really common around here. The other thing I could do is I could actually have like a door here, or I could put it here. The other thing is if I do the fireplace here, it's gonna be tricky. I may do it here where I have this slightly wider gap, or maybe even here. And I'll do some little stairs. And I might even do like a back patio. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I think the stairs to the backyard, I'm gonna have to like think about how I want to place them, because I have thought about it. Either that, or I'll do something like gated, like maybe some topiary, or like a fence, and then maybe just do something like that where you can kind of come around the house. But I do like the idea of being able to go in from the back of the house. Okay, so this is why. Okay, so I switched to Sims 3 camera last time so that way I could free rotate things, but I forgot. And I'm like, why is everything not moving properly? That's why. Kitty Kylie, I'm not that good. A lot of suggestions I may have might most likely just be bad. Listen, there's no bad suggestions. Listen, I changed out these windows like 20 times last time, so there's no bad suggestions. And you know what? You suggest it, we'll take a look at it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Is this the spa one? This is spa. I feel like this would have something. I don't want anything too big because I need something that's gonna fit properly. That's right. As long as it's fun, we good. Oh, I could do this way. So here's the thing. Okay, here's an idea. So Streamer Dream was talking about a door. I could put the door here and the fireplace here, and I kind of like the fireplace here because now I can go with something a little wider, a little taller if I want to. So we could do that one. I don't know. I kind of like this one, but I think I'm gonna say that for one of maybe the bedrooms. So let's just play with some colors. Fireplace left or right wall. So are you talking about the back wall, Streamer Dreamer, like towards the yard, the backyard? I think I like the darker facade here. And you know what? While we're waiting for Streamer Dreamer's answer, let's just really quick. And maybe don't move. One of these days, I've never used a mod. I gotta figure out how to do mods, and then also how to set up that whatchamacallit, the red shelf mod. Yes, I could put. See, I couldn't put this one here. All depends on wherever you have your living room or sitting room. So yeah, I think I kind of like it here, just because I like this one in particular. And then what we can do is I can build a wall that comes in, maybe, you know, here-ish, or I gotta figure out how we're gonna make that work. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place the furniture. Problem is a lot of times I do open concept, which doesn't work. What I can do that I don't often do is I can put a wall that goes right to the bottom of the stairs. Now I'm trying to think of how that's gonna look if I did that. Let's just play with it. Again, it's all an experiment. So let's just see what that would look like. Like, does that look funny? So yeah, so it kind of got rid of my my handrail. I think it's weird. The walls always kind of get me. I could do the walls sort of behind the stairs, but I definitely want like a parlor over here. So let's see. Maybe we'll kind of figure out. I definitely want dining room here. And dining room, I think we're going to have be a little bit more private. And we need a kitchen. So how do we want to do this? I don't know how that would work by half wall, so like it's decided. Yeah, so divided but still open. I did that in another build, and I really did like that. And maybe even it's like a tall half wall. It's weird, you can do so many different heights. The only thing I don't love is the way this banister is running. That's the only thing that's kind of got me. Like, that's not even a division. That's. I guess then it at least goes to that window. I don't know. I think for right now, I gotta figure this wall thing out. That's my one thing is walls and stairs. It's such a weird thing how it is. So let's see. I could do. Okay, let's think logically. If I had a breakfast nook here, I'd probably want the kitchen close by. So I think the kitchen's probably going to be kind of right off here. And then we'll do like the dining room back there. So maybe what we'll do is we'll do a wall. And I don't know if I want to do it this, like, if I want to have it truly, like, divided. Or if I want to do it almost like a hallway. It's a weird shape, for sure. Like, you could still walk through here, but that feels odd. That last wall is the one that's kind of got me. Unless, the only thing is if we did a full-on wall here. If we just kind of completed it. I'm just trying to think. So I kind of want, so older homes tend to have like a lot of divisions and rooms, like more modern homes, right? We have like open concept everything. But older homes don't tend to have that. They have a lot of divided up rooms. So my house is actually not that old, but it was built in 1930. Okay, so like this wall here, I'd want to bring into that, oddly enough, just so that it's even with this. My house was built in 1930, and oddly enough, it's fairly open. Now, I don't know how much renovation's been done in the last 90 years. I know we've done some, we've never knocked down walls. We've just done like cosmetic stuff. But I'm trying to think, you walk into my house, we always use the back door, which is weird. So, but when you come into my house from the front, there's like almost like a mudroom entrance. Then when you walk in, there's like a staircase and a wall. There's like a half bath, a library, like an office. Then there, to the other side, it's a living room, and then the dining room and the kitchen. And it kind of goes in a circle, but it's like not open concept. Like there's doorways, but like most of them are open. Some of them have doors, if that makes sense. But there's like arches. So that might be an idea too, because there are some like arch doors. Let's see if I can find one to show you guys what I'm talking about. So like we could do something like this, or actually, that's really tall. Actually, I don't like that one. Maybe a little smaller. Like something like this. Let's just see what that looks like from the other side. You know, and this would make sense, because if this is the kitchen and this is the dining room, maybe we have a door here. Or actually, no, I think I know what I like. This is gonna sound real weird. Okay, we're gonna draw in a wall here. I'm gonna just try this. It's probably gonna look really stupid, and then we're gonna just change it and fix it, but that's okay. Again, this is what we're here to do, is experiment. So let's just try this and see. Like, does that look odd? Yeah, it's not gonna let me freely do that. Dang. Okay. So, thanks so much, Kylie. Thank you for thinking it's a good idea. I almost wonder if something like a little wider. Sometimes I wish there were much wider doors. The other thing that's like, I wish, like, even with like some of the like the BB move objects, stuff like that, like you can't freely move things like side to side. It still snaps into place, which is a little tricky. Oh my god, I kind of love the idea of like a bookcase door into here, but we're gonna save that for somewhere else. I don't know what kind of a door I want. That's fairly centered. So the thing is, too, is I have super high ceilings in this house, which is great because you get, like, it's a beautiful kind of look. I love a good high ceiling. But, like, this is too much. Although, you know what? Let's try something. Just to see. Let's see what this would look like. I'm just kind of wondering if we did, like, oh, that's way too small. Maybe some kind of, like, a curtain or something to either side, or, like, is that gonna look stupid? Or, like, I don't know if it makes sense what I'm trying to do here. I wish they had, like, extra long curtains, or, like, you could change the heights. There are sliding doors, actually. Which that's actually not a bad idea. So let's look at the doors again. There are a few sliding doors. They just don't necessarily look like sliding doors. There's definitely none in that bigger height. But, so this is a tall sliding door. So that one's a sliding door. This is also a sliding door, this mahogany one. Actually, I don't hate the mahogany one. I mean, especially, like, once the, so, like, for example, let's just do this real fast. Just so we actually have the wallpaper. I don't hate that one. That one's kind of pretty. And then let's see what else. There's a few other options for sliding doors. Oh, I don't hate this door either, but not for this room. And I'm okay if it's not a mega huge door. Like, I think I actually like it better. So that's that sliding door. There's another. This is a sliding door too. This is from Island Living. Let's do this actually. Let's go. Oh, like a good wood one. I know. Let's just see what we've got. This is a good one for the back porch. Do we have the grand sliding? Sliding. Okay, we have the grand sliding. I don't hate that. I think that's kind of cute. Let's just see what other door options we really have. I wish you like put the door into place and like just scroll through all the different doors. That might be asking for a lot. I don't, we need a taller door. How about this? We're gonna take this one out for right now. Just for now. And then we're gonna play with. No, I don't like that one. I don't hate that one. Although maybe a slightly darker wood. Yeah, to match the finish. That's kind of pretty. I actually really like that. Okay, we're going with that one. And then I think from the kitchen to the dining room, I think we can do probably an archway. Possibly. Although I don't know. Let's see. I'm fussy about doors. It's weird. One of your grandma's has one that's a simple match into an all-white house that's kind of open as it, because it blocks the kitchen to the bedroom. Okay. So the bedroom side, hall side. Okay. It's so funny too, because sometimes like I can see what I want in my head, but then like it does not exist in the game, or it's not quite what I was thinking. Ooh, okay. I kind of love the idea that maybe there's like this with some stained glass. I really like that as an idea. I don't know what you guys think of that. Then the other thing is, do I want to do a half wall to the kitchen? Because what I could do, I don't know if I'm going to like that, but oops. Oops, 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 oops. I I don't know why I clicked on. Oh no, that's not the right height. That's an odd height too. Like into the kitchen. Ah, no, I like the full wall. I'm sorry. I think it just looks odd on that one. I don't know why. I get so fussy. But I do kind of like I said, the stained glass look. I think we're working with something here. So in here, let's look at some kitchen stuff. Kitchen, what you got? Let's get, no, that doesn't match. So sometimes I like to look at the pre-builts. Not necessarily that I'm going to use them, but I like to just kind of see some of the inspiration. So like, for example, this to me, yeah, we are really close to 50 followers, Streamer Dreamer. We're almost there. Almost there. We're 90%. So I like this kitchen, but I would do different colors. So like, I won't pop the whole thing in, but I like it for some ideas. This one's too modern. That one's a no. No. So I think the closest one is this one, but what I'll do is I'll play with some of the colors. So a lot of times too, like the funny thing is, so the people that my parents bought the house from bought a house my parents were looking at, if that makes sense. So I used to joke, it looks like a big Dutch farmhouse, the one that the other people bought. But it was really odd because it's this beautiful historic home, and whoever owned it before them, the last time it was really renovated, it was given like a really mod, like 60s kitchen, which was really strange. And it just did not fit kind of the look you'd expect. Let's just see really fast what colors. Oh, I hate that. You can't do that. So let's just see if this comes in like colors that would match a little bit more. So that kind of fits still the theme of the next room over. It's not quite the same, but it kind of still fits. That's definitely an option. I could also still go with the same, like this one, which is the same one that's in the other room. But what I like about this one, and this is going to be probably covered up by mostly by cabinets, I like this top here, the carved wood. I feel like that's something that a lot of older homes have, is a lot of those really pretty small details, right? I think that's something that we lose a lot in more modern houses, is that a lot of these older homes have these really pretty patterns or kind of carved intricacies and things like that. I like this for maybe another room, maybe like a sitting room. Okay, so let's look at some kitchen furniture. Where was the one? So which one's this one? It's the, okay. So let's look at some counters. Surfaces. Yep, counters. Okay. I do really like these from the Realm of Magic pack. Do I have one that's a darker wood that would match? This one kind of? Not kind of, yeah, it kind of matches. I don't necessarily love this one, but we're gonna just see how it looks. Oh, wait a minute. All right, hold on. I gotta do my cool thing that I learned from Busy Simmer. So this is the end piece. And then this is the corner, middle, outer, end piece. Right. Okay. So let's just try this real fast. And this one. But we're gonna go left outer. Okay. That's really cool. I like that. And then, actually, I kind of want to do a corner. But I want, hold on, I gotta move this one. I think I can do it around this corner. I just have to see. I don't know if this is gonna work because I have an oddly shaped. Everything is oddly shaped. I might have to just do a regular piece and then do like a corner on top of that. No, I don't like that. Now my question is this going to show on the outside of the house? Because sometimes that happens. Yeah, see, I don't like when that pops out like that. Okay, so what can we do here? I suppose what we could do is this. We could do... one of these. Maybe we can put a fridge there. Let's just see. I do like the vintage fridge. I like the black one. Okay. Okay, so I don't hate this counter. Not my favorite. Not my least favorite. Okay. So... let's just take a peek. And honestly, if you guys have like some suggestions in the meantime, I would love to hear them. I wish you could make external walls go down, but keep internal walls, if that makes sense. Because I want to build on this wall, but if I try to do it without like with the walls not there, it doesn't line up properly. Cabinets. So do I not have a matching one? Oh, that's gonna make me nuts. I don't even know if this color matches. All right, just to see if this color matches. I don't know if it does. Okay, it matches well enough. What we desperately need in here is some light, just so we can actually see what we're doing. Oh, I kind of like that. Thoughts? Oh, thank you, Streamer Dreamer. My allergies have been beastly. I don't know, do we like these better? Let's just, if I move these into place. Oops. So every once in a while, just to make sure that they're lined up, I like to kind of just do one of these. I don't know, do we like these a little bit better? I think they feel a little bit more vintagey than the other ones. Than the other light there. Oh, actually, hold on. Gonna go into my fun trick. It's just me, do the windows look like they want to connect to more white fancy stuff? See, yeah, that's my other dilemma. Is do I go with white instead? Because I could do white. You right. Let's take a peek. Does the iron counter come in a white? It does. It doth indeed come in white. Let's see what we think. Might brighten up the place a little bit too. Okay, so let's just do this. And... ooh, wait, do we... oh, I like silver. Oh, I like the silver. Oh my god, I'm a dingus. I do this all the time, you guys, where I'm like, let me move everything. Referring more to the walls and ceilings. Oh, as far as up here? Yeah, you're right. Let's just see. So Louis the Fourth. I can do this one. And then when this is up, it's just a nice little feature. So Streamer Dream, what do you think? Do you like the lighter molding and the darker cabinets? Or do you think, because I can show you what this would look like too. It's certainly brightens it up if we go lighter? Or is that too light now? The dark cabinets weren't bad. Well, it's an easy fix. Where the heck's the wood we had? Oh, that one. I'm like, oh no. The too bright with the white. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a little bit much. As much as I love it, I just think it is definitely a little bit too much. So we're gonna do this, and I learned all about the super cool little hack here, thingamajig. I didn't know how to do this, and it like blew my mind. I was so pumped. We could do like, ooh, does it snap to the wall, or did it just like go outside? Oh no, it totally went outside. That didn't work. That no work. My mom has a friend that says, I was just like, that no work. I think we should have to change it to oh, that's right. We can do one of these too. So we can do that instead of I think I still like the icebox here. Oh, wait a minute. We can freely rotate, remember? Yeah. Boom. Just make sure. All right, it's not sticking outside. Looks a little bit more naturally placed now. Okay, cool. Now what I can do is place this. Oh, that's right, I gotta switch cameras again. It's funny, I have such a hard time like maneuvering the Sims 3 camera because I've gotten so used to doing the Sims 4 camera that it's like, oh, see, this is what happens. You take out the wall and it goes nuts. Every time. I kind of like that in the middle. Okay. So I tend to like to have the sink at the window. I don't know why, but I'm like, if I'm gonna be washing dishes, I might as well have a little bit of a view. Maybe it's because like my own house, like my parents' house, like most of my life growing up, that's what like we had. So maybe that's why I like that. Like I don't know. I think most of the kitchens like where I grew up, that's what I've had. Why does it not want to let me snap that in? Oh, because I'm on the wrong corner. Duh. Hold on. No, that is the right end piece. That's really strange. There we go. All right. I don't know why that wasn't working, but it's working. So what we'll probably do here is I'll take probably this one out. Could do that one. I don't know, which one do we like? Do we like this one? I think I like this one. Colors does this come in? I think I like the darker one. Okay, so I kind of like that. We gotta pick floors in here too at some point. Okay, what we might want to do is come from above really quick. For whatever reason, when you've got like one of these weird internal walls, it's so much easier to do it from above. Even though it's not the best view, it tends to kind of work. Oop, wrong color. Wait a minute. I'm like, that doesn't look right. We'll just put those there just for now, so that way once I go back in from the above, I can at least now see kind of what I'm doing. Let's just see here. Yes, okay, that makes sense at least. Now we can do our, this one. Oh, okay, there we go. I believe that should line up perfectly. All right, great, awesome. And maybe what we'll do is do another one of these here. I don't know why, but I kind of like that as almost like as a prep station, or as like a little, I don't know, like butler's pantry type deal. I don't know, I think that's kind of cute. It's a good prep space anyway. I do kind of like the contrast of like the light and the dark. It looks pretty. All right, we need a trash can. I don't even know what that's under. It's not like there's any like good looking trash cans, but I guess the one that kind of looks like wood is not terrible. I mean, out of the options we have, folks, that might be the best one. Does it fit? Oh, perfectly. Okay, great. Awesome. All right, so we'll come in later with the clutter to really like make it look, you know, like a real house. I just want to get the sink in there before I forget. So I kind of like, I don't know if I like that color. I think, I don't know, I'm not loving actually any of these, the colors, like the way it's working. All right, I think the dark sink is probably going to be our best bet. I'll be honest, I don't love the tile color on top. I wish it was a brighter tile, but I don't think we really have that for an option without going with a lighter wood. Unless we did the gray and black, but I don't really want to do that. I don't think it fits this room. Okay, so the basics are done in here. Again, we're going to go back in with clutter and all that stuff. And I still have to do flooring. We haven't even touched flooring. Okay, so then I think this here is going to be our formal dining area because it makes sense, right? Kitchen, formal dining area. I do almost wish there was a door to the kitchen. What do you guys think? Should there be a separate door to the kitchen from, say, like this side? Like if I got rid of one of the, what I could do is get rid of one of these, scooch it in, and then scooch over the barrel, and then make a little door to the kitchen from out here. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Let me know, because it's an easy change. I wish you could do tablecloths, can I just say? Like, I think that'd be such a cute little feature, like just like a touch to add on. What's this? Oh, do we have a, or how about this? We'll just get them on here and then we'll work on the color if we don't like it. The one thing I love is that, like, if you go to move this, it actually will just all at once, which I love because I don't have time to sit there moving everything individually. I feel like I kind of want some sconces somewhere. I just don't know where yet. What kind of lighting do I want? If you guys weren't here the last time, this is like moving so much faster than last time just because now it's like the decor, which is a little bit easier to do, I think, than it was just like a big candelabra than the actual building. I wish they had this as like a different option though, like with candles on it or something. Oops. Yeah, I guess that's good enough for now. Oh, that's what I want. Candelabra. Okay, we can go in and fix that later because I don't want them obviously like that. Ugh, I wish it would stop rotating. That's not what I'm trying to do here. There we go. That's kind of cute. I think I kind of like these in here for a little ambiance. I feel like I want this dining room to be kind of cut off. So I think what I want here is I think I do want a wall. But I think I want it further over than when I was imagining it. So I think what I want is to make it sort of like an extension of the kitchen, so to speak. But then I want a doorway. Yeah, let me know what you guys think if I should put a door to the kitchen here. I kind of, you know what, I'm kind of feeling it. I think I'm going to. Unless you guys are like, no, don't do it. I think I'm going to do it. We're going to pull this out. Pull this out, pull this over, and do a door. Because. Oh, flap. Can I not do that there? I need a smaller door, that's why. I just feel like it doesn't make a ton of sense to me to not be able to get into the kitchen without going through the dining room. Does that make sense? Again, wish you could freely place doors. But you can't. Ugh, I need somewhere to have a trash can in this kitchen. But I need it to make sense. So it's not like in the way. What if... I love how I'm like a puppy. I'm like, cock my head to the side. What if... I don't know if that'll be functional. But I was thinking like maybe we could hide it in the... Let's just see. Are there like smaller ones we could place? Oh my gosh. Oh, these are... Why are these coming up as like trash bins? Alright, let's figure out with walls up. Where could I fit this? Ooh! Okay, now that works. Now I can freely kind of place that. Good. Okay, great. Awesome. And now we still get our door. And I think what I like about this door is it matches and marries the sort of the white trim and the dark wood. So it kind of brings that all together a little bit more, if that makes sense. Kind of ties it in, which I really like. Okay, so now I think for this, I think again, I want like an archway leading out. I don't know that I want a door. I think I want like an archway. I just think that feels a little bit cozier. Did I do? I did this one already, right? Yes, I did. Like I could do something like that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. I like that actually. So a little bit of a different archway, but it has some cute little, almost like a pillar to it. I like that. That's really pretty. Now the only thing is, I kind of want, so I want it centered with that, but I also want it centered in the room. So let's just look from above really fast. I still don't like how it still looks kind of skewed. Let's see. Yeah, that's too far over. That's okay, we'll do that. And I think, so in my dining room at my parents' house, there's actually like a whole wall that used to be mirrors. They ripped it down and changed it, which made me really sad, and then they put up like an actual mirror. But basically it used to be that you had sort of the wainscoting and then down, and then above that, there was like one panel to one side that had like a crosshatch mirror, and then one on the other side, and then in the center it was just mirror panels. Everyone's like, it's so 70s. I'm like, I think it looks so pretty though. I don't know, I just loved it. Let's do some wallpaper. Let's just see what that looks like. It's a bit yellow for me. I think I like this a little bit better. I like the slight metallic finish to that, but I do think like this feels a little bit more almost like appropriate to the age of the house, the style of the house. I believe, and I can be wrong here, that this is like almost slightly like a Queen Anne style house, from what I've been able to figure out. Because I have a lot of houses in the area that are like that, and I just love them. Something Sims needs to be able to do is a freely rotating mirror. That would be awesome. See, like I wish I could turn that sideways because it makes no sense. Or, for example, being able to size it up and have it not mismatch. Like that. That's too big. No, I don't like, actually, I don't like the mirror in there. I think we need like a big painting, to be honest, but that's okay. Well, again, we're gonna work on the detailing a little bit later, but I do at least like the sconces. I do like the light. Okay, and that feels like an organically placed room. Like it doesn't look so odd. I think having it tight to the stairs was a little bit strange. So I think I like this a little bit better. This feels a little bit more organic. And again, so the breakfast nook is kind of a little bit more private. Or it's kind of, I feel like that's like where the family would eat by themselves, and this is like where they'd entertain. Like my parents have like seating in the kitchen to eat, and then they have like a dining room. So I think this is kind of that same feel where, you know, we've got, okay, like yes, you can go into the kitchen, and then you can privately go into this little seating area, or hey, we're having a dinner party and we can sit out here. I feel like that's a little bit more organic. Now I think it'll be a little easier to make the formal sitting area here now that we've got that much done. So I think one thing I definitely want in this house, it's just such a silly little thing, but I want it, is a piano. I just think an older home like this, it's just so classic. You kind of have to. Although I feel like they would have, yeah, they'd have a wood one. They wouldn't have, now I don't know if I want this to be more in the end, like over here, and then have like the sitting area, but we're gonna figure that out as we go. So now let's find some couches and such. Anything goes, party bush. Cute. Okay. So, Victorian napper. That's cute. Okay. Some of these are new for me, as you can see, because I just added more in recently. I kind of do like this. I don't know why I'm kind of partial to this like plum color as like an accent. I don't know if we're gonna necessarily stick with that, but I do like that. Oh, I do like the gray. All right, we can always play with the colors. I think first off we need some lighting in here. Once we've picked some seeds, we need some lights so we can see how these all play together. Maybe we'll do like an accent chair. I think that would almost make more sense. I always do such similar sitting areas. I really do. Gosh, it's such a force of habit. I don't even know. I do it every time. I'm like, love seat, chair, couch. Every time, and I don't know why. I don't know if it just feels like that's like the more, I don't know, natural kind of like arrangement that I would think of, but I don't know, it's so strange. Okay, let's see. I kind of do want like some kind of like an accent chair. Although, here's the thing. I guess if it was like really truly classical, it wouldn't be. They'd be like all tone on tone. Yeah. The good news is now that I can freely rotate stuff too, I can actually place these with angles that make more sense if I so wish. We need a rug here. So rug is gonna tie this in. And then, like I said, we'll go in later and do more details. But I think, at least to get it started, just to get it, you know, a little bit of a feel here. I don't like any of those colors. Maybe something a little bit lighter here, just because then it'll make it not feel so dark. So let's just change the cameras really fast. I just feel like they're not so static that way. Ah, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. It's so funny. So actually, my mom's friend is a decorator, and she did the sort of most of the decorations for our office. And in our old office in the bathroom, we had this rug, little like rug, like, you know, like just a little bath rug, but she angled it, and every single day patients would come in and straighten it every time. It was the strangest thing. It was so funny though. People, you said, everyone's like, your rug is crooked. I'm like, I know, like it's meant to be. Part of me wants, I wish there was like I think there is an indoor bench, but I kind of want like a bench seat or like a Chesterfield, something like that, you know, where it's like a something that's not quite a sofa, but that's like a window seat kind of thing. Like I don't want a bay window one, but I want something almost like under the window, but like I want a bench. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't think I like that there. Never mind. Okay, whatever. We'll have the formal sitting room. I wonder, will the piano fit this away? And I don't know why it keeps wanting to snap back to there. I'd basically want it just to be as far back as it can be without sticking out of the house. There we go. All right. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's kind of cute. Just having it kind of, you know, so they can play in here. And I gotta kind of figure out what's gonna be down here. I'm not sure yet. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna put that door in. I think if I put the door in, it's gonna be here. So let's just see what that would look like really fast. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I know what door I want. I know exactly what door I want. Now I have to find it. No. Where are you? I know you're here. I want the one that you can get. There's one that you can get. Because, like, one of them you have to be, like, a certain level. I don't want that one. Alright, so you have to be a secret agent for that one, which makes me sad. Or this one too, huh? Because let's say, how cute would that be if it's just like, oh yeah, and then it's like, boom, it goes outside. But on the outside, you're going to see that it's a door, so I guess that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Anyway, I thought it was cute. I need a slightly taller door. I think it's got to be a mid-sized door in this house, or it just looks funny. See, again, I wish it wouldn't snap like that. I wish it would be just a little bit more, you know, you could shift it around a little bit better. So, like, that's going to be way scooched over now, but... See, again, it's like it's almost like it's got to be too far. I wonder something. To say, could I overlap them? Would that work? But I don't think that works. Oh well. The other thing is these are too low. Just realized, like, they would be up a little higher. Okay. So. Oh, you know what? Let's grab the stairs from the front of the house. Those are cute. Hi, is this not gonna work? Oh my gosh. I feel like somehow that's not gonna work. Like, I don't know why they're snapping to different parts of the grid. That's so weird. Like, see how it's like not in the same spot? Oh, it's a two-panel door, technically. Well, that's dumb. I delete the whole thing for a second. Because if that's the case, I might as well have, like, a prettier door that makes more sense. Do you know what I mean? Because now... Ugh. Are you for real? Where's that door? I do like this one too, actually. That's really pretty. But I don't think it goes. Wait, where's my... Was it this one? Crud, which was the door that I just had? This one. Oh my gosh. I was about to go crazy. I just want to change the color. Make it white. Oh, so there's no lights in here. It's like really dark. Okay, see now it lined up perfectly. I don't know why. Stairs had to go in first. And then we want some railings. What does this one look like? That one's okay, I think. I like that one. Okay. So we've got a little access to the backyard. Cute, cute. Okay, I think in here, this little thingy-majig here, I think I want to have like a little sitting area study type thing. So when my parents got their house, I was so jealous. I really wanted to have, oh, that's so pretty. I think this is, I have not seen this. Even though I have this pack, I like never noticed this. It's really pretty. And I like how that's round. How do they make that round? Shenanigans. So anyway, long story short, I love that there's like a little like built-in library at my parents' house. So it's basically this built-in bookcases, and it's just so pretty, and I loved it, and I was like, this is where I'm gonna study, and my dad's like, no, this is my office. And I was like, why? And he's like, because I pay the mortgage. And I was like, fair point. Nope, that's not gonna work. Might just have to be like one that doesn't perfectly fit. I think it's just because my rooms are so large, and I wish they made curtains that were large enough for, you know, to accommodate that, like, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So we're gonna just take that out for now. Okay, so book. Let's just do a search for book. Anything that's book. I really want to do some like nice bookcases. This is somewhere where I would do like a bookcase door. I think I want a desk here as well. Like, maybe I'll put like a little door there and then make that like a secret entrance type thing. I don't know. We'll figure that part out, I guess. All right, let's look at some desks. Let's look at a pretty desk. I do love like the writer's desk. I just gotta tell you, like, I love this one. But I feel like this one's probably gonna be a little bit more fitting for in here. Let's just see. Oh, I do like this one, the sort of deco one too. Oh, I think I like that one better actually. Okay. Yeah, I think I like this color, and I think, honestly, I think this is where we might do like a fun pop for a chair. Like something, it just needs to have a dark wood with it. Although I guess, does it have to? Like, I kind of like that. That's kind of fun, having that little pop there. And do we like that one? I'm doing a lot of round rugs lately, I'm noticing. Too big. I've been liking the round rugs. I don't know why. I just do. Let's look for some drapes really fast, just to. Now I think for this, what we're gonna have to do is either something like this where it's very open and it makes sense to have two. Oh geez. I need to get you on the same height. Ugh, I hate when things do this and it like keeps snapping. Oh my gosh, come on. That's so aggravating when it does that. There we go. All right. So either something like this, right? Or I think we have to do something where it's single panels. So like a left panel, right panel situation. But I don't know how I feel about that. Like that's, I guess we could do something like that, right? Let's just see what that looks like. So say, did I not click the right one? Like, I don't know, that looks a little funny to me. And I think if we go down, it's gonna show. Let's just see what the colors would look like. I don't hate the pop of color though. Although I do like the cream. All right, and then we'd have to do this again. Play this game for 2 hours. All right, what did I have it hooked to on this side? Okay, just in line with the bottom of that. I forget what they call that in design, but it's something. Let's just see if I can get this to snap. Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay, whew, that was a lot easier on the other side. Okay, I don't hate that. It's interesting. It's a little different, for sure. I think. Do we want to close? I think I do want to close this off. Like I think I would want that private for myself. Like if I had it for me. So let's just add a wall right there. And then what we'll do is we'll move this back, and we need a door. I think, do we like this door? Let's maybe do a lighter color. Ooh, we could do the white and brown. Yeah, I think we'll do the white. Worst case, I'll change it. All right, now we desperately need a wall color in here. I don't hate that. That's an option. I think if I do this, it's almost a little too much blue. That's a lot. That's aggressive. That's very dark. I don't know. How do we feel about that? But I feel like that's a little dark. Let's just try it really fast and just see. But I think that's a bit dark. I feel like I'd want it to be a little brighter. Okay, we need lights too. I like that. To me, that's fine. And there's lots of natural lighting in here too. There's some skinny bookcases, I wonder. Oh, that looks weird. That's too modern. Oops. No, that's too tight. I like always just have to make sure, like, 'cause like when PB Move Objects is on, like, it's real easy to go through a wall and not notice until it's like, oh, this looks awkward. Okay, so like, see, like this, just randomly just leave stuff there. I think now we have to figure out like what else do we want to do with this area. Like maybe we do let's do this. Activities. That's a new one. At least new to me. So growing up, I had a really pretty aquarium, and I loved it. Like, it was just so pretty. I don't know. It felt... I know it doesn't, like, make a ton of sense for this, like, older home, but I just think it's so pretty. So we can do a couple game tables here. We'll do one here, we'll do one here. Oh, table game set. Here we go. That's better. I like that. That's a lot simpler. That's interesting. Let's just see. We'll get to some of the outdoor stuff later, like the wishing well and things like that, but... Move that over there. I don't want to make too many activities. I just want this to be like an area where like people could hang out, I guess. I'm gonna need chairs for that. Needs to be somewhat of a cherry wood color because of the color of the table. Alright, there we go. I feel as though we need a light here too. Actually, you know what I want? I think this is where I want one of those like bay window seats. And you know what, like again, it doesn't have to be perfectly fit here, but like there's technically going to be room behind it, but I just think that's like cute to have here. Actually, this is one again where it's better to go from above. Although I got that pretty dang close. About as much as I think I'm going to get without going through a wall. And then I know Busy Simmer had a great idea last time, and well, not last time, but one of the last times, and suggested a lamp behind the reading nook. Lamps look so weird from above. Although actually, you know what might be good here is just like a wall sconce, I think. Let's just see, I don't know that I love that. I think there. Yeah, again, I like that you can fix the vertical and you can fix a little bit of it, but like, it sucks that you can't work on the horizontal, like you can't fix the snap. Which is not super fun. Okay, now we gotta pick something that's gonna be pretty and classic, but is not going to be so overwhelming to the eye because it's going to take up most of this room. So I do like this. Let's just see. We've already done a lot of like the blues, so I don't know that I wanted to, like, this is also like really pretty, but again, I guess it kind of fits the overall theme and color of the house. And it's also not so like annoying to the eye after a while, like, cause you know, sometimes if it's a lot of the repetitive and like this is pretty, I'd get sick of that in a heartbeat. That is way too much. There is... You know what, let me do this. There's one I'm thinking of, and I can't think of where it is or what it's called. So let's find it. This one, the crushed metallic paneling. No, that's a lot. Nope. That's worse. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think any of these is gonna work. I think the one we have is probably the best bet. Anyway. Worth a shot, worth a look. So I think what we'll end up doing is over here by the entrance, we'll have sort of a clutter area. So coat rack, coat hook, things like that, some paintings. We will make this look very welcoming, and it'll just look really nice. We'll have some plants and things like that. And I almost want more seating. Like, this feels like a very large room to not have more seating. But I think we'll come back to that in a bit, just because I want to, again, why do these look so weird? Let's just fix this real fast. I think if we can get sort of the general bones of the house and sort of the general shape, it'll come together a little bit easier. And again, if you guys have suggestions, let me know. If you're lurking, that's fine too. But yeah, feel free to throw in suggestions if you have them. You let me know. I feel like this needs to come over. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I think we talked about making this all a bedroom, which I liked. Did this? Oh my god, the tops of the curtains. I'm not even gonna fuss with it. I'm leaving it. Don't even care. I will cover it with something. Anything. Something. So let's just see. Do I want... So let's talk this out. Let's see what you guys think too. If you have ideas, throw them out there. I was thinking... Originally I said I wanted to make like this a sitting area. But then I thought about it, I'm like, maybe this can be the sitting area. I'm actually kind of feeling this as a bedroom. I don't know why. It's just the weird shape and all the natural lighting. I just feel like it makes such a unique bedroom. The thing I'm not sure about is, do I want the headboard against here facing out? Or do I want it the other way? Or do I want it sideways? Like, how do I think I want headboard this way. We're just gonna see what some beds look like real fast. I do love the canopy beds from Realm of Magic. They're just gorgeous. I think this is... Oh, yeah, this is the one, I think. Right? No, this is not the one. Hold on. There's one that I love. This one. God, I love that bed. It's so pretty. That's a maybe. I don't know yet. We'll see. I do love that. Like... I don't know. Let's see. Ooh. The brocade is interesting. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. I'm in a blue kind of mood today. Can you tell? I think this needs like a very fun chandelier. Or as I jokingly like to call them sometimes, chandelier. I don't know why I think I'm so funny. I don't know if I like, what's the one that I like love lately? This one. I wish this had an accompanying wall sconce. I really do. Because I think that would be so pretty. Comfort. I need like a cute end of the bed kind of bench. Something like that. I wish it was an actual, like an ottoman kind of thing, you know? Actually, no. This is gonna go here. I have to figure out what I want in this bedroom for anything, furniture or what have you. Yeah, oddly enough, like the bay window seat doesn't fit in half the angles you make in this game. It's so weird. Nope. You know what? I think they're under like a weird... Oh, I did that thing where I hit the control and shift at the same time. This is kind of what I'm looking for. But in a different, maybe that color. But I feel like we can do better. Maybe not. I kind of like that. Okay. All right. Now we need some fabulous draperies. Again, this is somewhere where we need like extra large kind of curtains here. See, I like this one. I just don't know if this is like what it needs. I almost think it has to be a little higher. There's really not a lot of valances. My gosh, way off. That's okay. We'll place them and then we'll fix them. Eesh. Not what I wanted. Just change the color of this one. Now, I don't know. Maybe I do like the, I don't know. Do I like the more... I think I do. Like the more cream one. Hello, King Cookie Cat. How are you today? Welcome back. I don't know. Do we like this one better? And then I think, honestly, what I might do is like one of these panels inside. Oh, I know what I did here. Okay. I don't like how that looks. I wish you could decide what came forward and what didn't. Like, that looks silly. I'm good, thanks for asking. Okay, I don't hate it stacked like that, actually. Because when they're the same color, you can't tell. Oh my gosh, I hate when it does that. It just starts like randomly going on its own. Don't like. Okay. And okay, that feels kind of dreamy. Not as long as I would like, but see, these are kind of tall. What colors do those come in? Yeah, that's like sticking out. That's okay. I do like this. It's very like gauzy and kind of pretty. Yeah, I like that. It's simple, but it's pretty. Okay. So let's look at surfaces. We need some, oh no, not surfaces, storage. Storage. And we want dressers. I'm thinking, honestly, maybe we do like one of these in here. But I'm actually thinking maybe I just do like a side table or something instead. I think what I'll do is I think I'm gonna make like a dressing room. Something very fabulous. But I think what I need is a side table, like an end table, yeah. Just sort of, you know, something. And honestly, actually, maybe I will do something like this here. Just so we can have a surface to put things on, just so it doesn't look quite so sparse in there. Now, the tough thing here is going to be deciding where do we want to cut this across. I'm thinking right about here. Let's just try that. I think like just past the window. At least I know my windows are pretty lined up. Because I think this is a pretty good, like, gigundo master suite. And I think we could do some really cool doors into that. Like, I think that needs its own kind of grand entrance. And then we can work on building other rooms around that, but I think that's kind of a nice, that's a nice door for that. Great, awesome. So now, let's pick some color for up here. That's tile. I don't want tile. Again, I want something kind of light. So I think for up here, because it's not all the rooms, it's just a little bit, and the damask kind of matches. We might change our minds. We might go, no, it's too much, take it back. But I think for now, that's a good color to go with. So, all right, so I think now let's build a really grand, like, dressing room. Just to see. So I think what I want to do is have it sort of along here as her dressing area, and then maybe do this as like a little nook. So maybe we'll do, I don't know, I gotta find a way to cover up these curtains over here. I'll put it there for now, just to hide those curtains. Okay, so we need a mirror. A nice tall standing mirror. Something like that. And then I think we need another one of these. Actually, if that's going to be there, we should probably do this. Like that. I think what she really needs is like, actually, I'm going to get rid of this. Maybe we'll put this one in here. Just like that. I think in here, though, we need really good lighting is one thing. And then I think we also need to have lots of mirrors. So I think we need a pretty wall sconce that's going to look nice. Like, I'm building this, like, if I lived in an old house, where would I want to have everything and how would I want to have it? You know what I mean? So we'll just do that really fast. And then I think on this wall, I think I'm going to use one of those weird gym mirrors, but I'm going to frame it with lots of like draperies. And I think that's going to make it look a little bit nicer. So it's this one here. So I think what we'll do is we'll find some curtains. But I want like a big one. And we can do sort of one of those. Let's just see for colors. Like, I don't know. I don't love that one. I'm going to be totally honest. So let's just try something else just to see. How about something like this? No, those are too big now. Again, it's really, really tricky because you end up with like weird sizing, or like that one looks kind of raggedy and I don't like that. Like, we want chic, but we also want it tall and we want it wide, you know? Like, that's too narrow. Now, this is also something we can play with as a valance. So, let's just see. No, where's the other one, the big one? And let's play with that valance idea. No, damn it. Nah, that looks stupid. Ha, this is where it gets real tricky. Let me just see if this goes into the, yeah, see, like it goes into the floor above, which is really tricky. So, all right, we've got to figure this out. I think, unfortunately, this might be, or this might be. Where's there's like a Victorian one with like a real big heavy frame. It looks like this. It's the Victorian one, but wider. There we go. The overindulgence is what it's called. I already know what's going to happen. The bottoms, I think, are going to go into the floor below. So if we go down a floor. Oh. I'm honestly surprised we don't see them. Let's just see. So it should be right here. You know what? If it's not showing, I'm not worried. Okay. So the nice thing with this mirror too is it actually, you can line it up pretty well with the second one, so you can get this real nice, grandiose, like dressing area, which is really pretty. Okay, great. So that's that. Now I feel like we need like a vanity. Like a nice vanity table where Madame would get ready. You know? Like, all right, let's just see. I just don't know if it would be here or if it would be somewhere else, like on one of these walls. Like, I don't want it in front of the window, but... Oops, I went over the wall. I know I did. There we go. I think this is what we need to do. Let's just see something. Again, I like to sometimes go from above just to see whereabouts I can put this. And then we need a chair for this. I want something pretty. Like, I don't think that'll work. I think it has to be a dining chair. Which is a shame, but that's okay. That's kind of pretty. Okay, and then we'll add stuff on top later, like I said. So this is her nice little dressing area. I'm probably still gonna add another mirror because I just think mirrors look so pretty. And I think let's borrow these lights. Just because I think, you know, like, let's keep it kind of consistent. Oops, I have one like on the sidewalk. Let's not. I just want to see if those are the same height. For whatever reason, they don't feel like they are, but they are. Okay. Oh my god, so funny. This almost reminds me, I don't know why, it doesn't even look like it, but for whatever reason, something about it reminds me of this club at the hotel that I stayed at in Miami. Oh my god, in New York. I'm so tired. Miami. I'll be alright. It was in New York. Okay, I think I almost want like a little, can I put a bay window here? Like, that's what I want to know. Can I fit one of those? It's like a window seat. I don't know if I can. That's the... Like, I don't know if they're going to be able to get to that, to be totally honest with you. Ugh. That makes me so mad. I want something a little different because I have that one already. Just a little sitting area below the window or something. We need a coffee table over here. That's what we need. Like, that's honestly, like, heaven to me would be like a little sitting area like this or something. Okay, that's why I have to cover that thing up. That's right. But like a little sitting area where I can sit with my honey and have a coffee. It's like, you know, wake up in the morning, go have a seat, have a coffee. Like, that to me is just so, so nice. I think I am going to keep this one here just because it hides that curtain. And then we'll get like another chair that matches. Let's just see. What's the one that matches that? There's got to be one that matches this. So what's this from? This is from, I think, this is from Spa. This is from Get Together. Okay, so how about this? Let's do all and filter by Get Together. Sometimes it gets hard to like keep everything straight. There we go. This is the one. You know what we're gonna do. I think... Oh no, that's gonna be outside, isn't it? Oh, surprisingly no. Okay, we're good. I think if we grab a rug too, that should hopefully, possibly cover it up. Oh no, just all of them. There's a doggo who's a borkin outside. Yeah, see, that's not gonna cover that. That's okay. I don't know if that's Coops or another dog out there, but there is some puppy out there who is not particularly pleased. Or I guess, let's see, maybe I could do this. No, I think it looks almost better like that. I'm just gonna bring this ever so slightly. I know I said I was gonna wait for clutter, but I just wanna... What's this? Oh, that's pretty far outside. Nope, too big. Far too big. But I do want to find some kind of little plant here. Nope. There's one that I like that's like not too big, but the potted palm's too big. I almost wonder, like, what if I do a second one of these, but make it little? We'll just kind of quickly disguise that. That's not so bad. Okay, we'll work on the rest of this later, but I think I just want to add some Again, the same drapery problem that we keep having. We could do this. Although that doesn't really... No, that doesn't work. I guess we could do like a swag. Swag. It's not terrible. I don't love it. Let's just put it that way. We're gonna have to fix that. I don't know. I just don't love that. Like, I wish I could put these behind it. And have it, like, somehow match. Alright, hold on. Let's play with this for a second. How come I can do it with the other one, but I can't do it with this one? Does that look totally stupid? Here's my question. Like, I don't... Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Oops. Nope. Not two of those. How come I can't do it at the same level as the other one? Apparently now I can. Before I couldn't. I don't like it. I hate to say it, but I don't like it. Let's just see, like, there's gotta be better. Yeah, that's a little better. Like, I know it's kind of a country-ish one because it's like for the cats and dogs one, but like, I also don't want it to look like homey. Like, I still want it to be kind of chic, you know? Yeah, just making sure that that doesn't pop through. Okay, that's a little better, I'll be honest. It's not terrible. Okay, and it's not popping up through the wall, which is good. This needs a big rug. This looks very bare. Aw, I'm sorry, Busy Simmer, and hi! I've been, like, talking about you. I was like, where's my friend? How you doing? I'll have to show you my progress. Oh, that's not the same size at all. Nah, don't like. Yeah, no, lurk away. I think... Okay, I don't love this runner, but we're gonna stick with it for like a sec. For a hot minute here. Just until we figure out like what else we're doing here. Nope, don't like that one. Sometimes I like the shape or the pattern. Your boyfriend's shopping for vacuums for you? That's awesome. Isn't adulting so fun? Had hot dates like that. Vacuum shopping, appliance shopping in general. Being an adult is so fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop fussing with this particular bedroom just for a little bit. I do want to see one thing. I can't put things on that shelf. Okay, so that's gonna be one where I have to wait for like the mod. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure out more to this. I don't know what yet, but something. Actually, let's see something here. Let's pop this. Nope, a little down. There we go. Just a little shumping. Shumping. Okay. So let's draw up some other rooms real fast. So, okay, so I think this is definitely like a hallway or something. You were on Joe's stream at work and he was teasing you about me earlier, but the stupid internet cut out. I didn't get to hear his story. Oh, I should call him in here and see. Hold on, let me text him. I don't know what story he was telling. I came in like middle of his stream. Let me see, come here. One sec. So sometimes you can hear from in here, like out there sometimes, but not every time. Like, and sometimes it depends on how loud I am. But I also don't want to yell because it's like 10 o'clock. Mom. Alright, I just texted. I was like, come here a sec. Okay, so I'm thinking of doing a few bedrooms up here. Obviously much smaller. Hey! Okay, quick question. No, not no. Busy Simmer said they were on your stream and you were teasing about me. Oh, teasing me about them, but the internet cut out and they didn't get to hear the story. What was the story? Come closer. I want to leave enough room for them to walk here, so I think...
Hi, Busy Simmer.
I don't know if you can hear him. He's saying hi. Oh, your name's Heather? Hi, Heather.
Hello, Heather. So
I have a friend named Heather, too.
I said that when you were streaming last time, Stephanie, not Heather, and Heather was joining you. I said that you guys had a lot of hive minds.
Yes.
And that you were on the same page for most of it. So I felt like you guys had a stepbrothers moment, so we'll call it stepsisters moment, where...
Did we just become best friends?
Did we just become best friends? I feel like
that's us. That's definitely us. Absolutely. I feel that. Do I want to do... I don't know if I want to do like a weirdly shaped bedroom here. And Heather says hi. It's so nice to know your name. It's awesome. I feel like... Joe's like, my name's not actually Joe. It is. Totally best friends, sisters adopted. So I have 6 brothers. I have no sisters. I don't know about you. Bye, Dennis Quaid. I don't have any sisters. I'm the only girl in my family, actually. So my cousins are boys. It's just like man after man after man in my family. Like it's redonkulous. So I don't know if you have any siblings. But yes, I have 6. 6 brothers. It's a lot of brothers. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I'm gonna go from above because it's just getting tricky to like see this. I can do 3 bedrooms this way. So 1, 2, 3. And then I don't know what I'd make this. Maybe I'd make this like a... You have 1 brother, no sisters. Is your brother older or younger than you? So I have 4 younger, 2 older. And I was like second mom to the younger ones. So I'm thinking I can do like door. And then maybe I can do like some common areas here. I'm not sure. I used to always want a sister. I'm kind of glad I never got one though, because I'd have to share my stuff. And I was not the type to want to share my stuff. Like, I had an aunt who desperately wanted a girl. Younger by 3.5 years. Okay, so I have 2 older, but then my younger, I have 1 that is 7 years younger, 1 that's 10 years younger, 11 years younger, and 12 years younger. So I have some pretty good gaps with mine. So my 2 older brothers, they're all step and half brothers. but the two oldest are my stepbrothers, and I wasn't really raised with them. I was raised with the other ones, though, so... Let me just see. 2 spaces here. Is this not even? Is this gonna make me crazy? Ugh, it's good enough, honestly. I'm gonna let myself have this one. Okay, we need some doas. So did your brother drive you nuts as a kid? Does he still? I don't know. How do you feel about these doors? Do we like these doors? I feel like they're a lot of door. Maybe I'll change this one. I think I need like a single panel door to get the effect I want here. One day, Sims will make it so things don't just always snap. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to do that so that'll be even with the stairs, but I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Is that like a lot of door? I don't know what I'm gonna do in here too. You know what? Let's go upstairs too and do like something. Actually, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Since oh yes, I love my espresso machine. Oh, that's the thing I like miss the most right now because like we're not living at home because our place is still getting finished. Did you? You saw my tweet earlier too, by the way, right? So totally off topic, but I think yes, because you responded. So I was telling this story earlier. You'll get a kick out of this. So I figured out what happened is that there's a bunch of houses that I like that I drive past on the way to work, and I posted a picture. It's like a terrible picture because I was like driving by and I like stopped really quick, snapped a picture, and kept going. But it's got this like this on the left-hand side, and I think why I liked all these windows is because theirs is all porches. It's all like porch for like 3 levels, and I think it's because it's all like a tenement house. And then the house that I was thinking of was like not even close, and it was brown. It was not blue, it was not white, it was brown. And then there's 2 other houses that I was thinking of. One of them is, so this one like this is blue, the one that has like the porches. Another one has like one of these almost, but it's like on the side of the house and it's all stained glass and it's like kind of like a reading. It's actually just like this, but it's on the other side. Then there's another one that has another like turret thing. I don't know. I think my brain, being tired, driving to work in the morning, mishmashed them all together. Anyway, let me show you the progress we've made. Oops, too far. Okay, so let's take down some walls here. So we started off by building off of that lovely little nook that we built the last time. I'm loving all the geometry in this house. So then we come into our little kitchen here, and you would have been so proud. Look at this. All my little uppers, my little corner cabinets. Trying to make you proud, Heather. And then let's just look over here. So they got all these fun cabinets and a cute little door here that kind of ties in the trim to the darker wood. And then if we go over here, got a little stained glass and an archway. And then we're gonna go in and do all like the detail work, like clutter and such, but this is our little dining room. Then I started to build sort of a sitting area. Oh, thank you so much. I realized I need a coffee table here. I didn't put one here. We'll work on that though. And then a little like activities area, and then a little reading nook, because you know I love my reading nooks. And oh, and then I think it was Streamer Dreamer suggested like stairs out the back to the backyard. And I think what we're gonna do at some point is make maybe like a fence and maybe some like gardens, and then have like an area back here. And then we go upstairs. And oops, wrong side of the house. Sorry to like make you dizzy and like spin around. But anyway, here is the sort of master suite. I was kind of like between making the bedroom like on the other side, but then I was like, I think this octagonal, like oddly shaped bedroom is just such a fun thing to play with. And I figure we can do lots of, isn't it so pretty? I love it too. And I wanted it nice and light and bright and just like lots of space. So I'm gonna add some clutter in like plants and things like that. I wanted some surfaces in here. And then I did like a little dressing table. And so basically, stop it. Took so long to do. So this is basically like my super bougie over the top extra framed out dressing area with a large mirror. We have our little vanity table, lots of little lighting. It's very Marie Antoinette. And let's just kind of go. So we have a little dressing table here. Again, a little clutter, things like that. I figure we'd make the most out of the oddly shaped suite. I'm still kind of figuring out what's going here. But then our little nook off our porch here, to me, like, I love to get up in the morning and have like a little nook where you can have coffee. Like when I stay at like a hotel, or like even like when we go to my father-in-law's down in Florida, like there's like a little veranda type thing where you can just kind of sit out and it's just nice. So lots of windows, lots of light, and this little area where I would personally have coffee. And then we haven't done anything out here except for some flower boxes. But I loved building that suite. And then as you saw, we just drew in this. So these are going to be some bedrooms. I still have not figured out how I'm designing them, but basically I've been trying to design everything the way that I feel that an older home would have been designed. So like some of the houses around here. And I was saying it earlier, I think this is sort of like a Queen Anne style house. And I'm still trying to figure out, oh, I didn't show you my other little favorite nook. This is sort of the office library type deal, which again, I'll add more in here too, but just kind of play with the curtains and fuss with them a little bit. But I thought it was so cute to have a little. So I was telling the story earlier that when my parents bought their house, there's like a little office. It's like a little mini library, right? And I've always wanted my own library. There's lots of beautiful built-in bookcases. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be mine, and I'm going to do my homework here. My dad's like, I don't think so. And I was like, why not? And he goes, because you don't pay the mortgage. And I was so heartbroken. But it's his office. But it's so pretty, and I love it. So I kind of built in what I would have had for me. So I think let's, I got to wrap up soon, unfortunately. You can basically bet, though, if you ever, I hate for you to miss the stream. You can basically bet that I will be on right about 8 o'clock. So if Joe wraps, I'd wait like 10 minutes and then just refresh. And you should be good to see me. I know that's such a pain. Oh, I like that, but not that color. Do we stick with the lighter? I kind of like that. I don't know. Do we want to go white on white? I think that's too bland. Ooh, I think I do like the gray. We've got a lot of blues going on, so it's nice to have a slightly darker. I think that's too dark. Like, I don't know. I want darker, but then I don't. So finicky. I keep going back to that. And I feel like a lot of those homes do have, like, dark paneling, but... Wait, does this say marble? Oh gosh, no, that's like a bathroom for sure. Oh my gosh, we never made a bathroom of the master. No one's gonna be able to pee in this house. Oh gosh, we need bathrooms. Like, stat. Okay, well, back to the first floor really quick. We need to make a privy. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Crud, where do we put this bathroom now that's gonna, like, make sense? Dang it. Flap. I could make it in this corner back here. Perfect, beautiful house with an outhouse, Streamer Dreamer says. Yeah, right? Yes, of course you can use the ladies' room. Just go back to the garden. I can move all this. Although I would lose the bench seat because I'd have to... Crud. I couldn't do that. Alright, that's a problem for the next time. We'll solve that little by little. This is an easier one to solve because we have all this space. So what I can do is build a powder room in here so that... let's see. Let's put a wall. Maybe we do it like just... I do love to have, like, you guys know me, like, those ultra luxurious bathrooms that I do. Like in my my magical builds there. I guess that fits a little better now. Except now we have a couch in our bathroom. Womp womp. Alright, we'll pop that there for now. Okay, so let's do... Alright, we don't need walls. Where we're going, we don't need walls. So typically my stream goes 8 to 10 Eastern. So are you Mountain Time? Remind me. It's not. I know you're not Pacific because you're Colorado, but I don't know if that's Mountain Time. If you're Mountain Time, my stream would be 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. for you. Okay, you are Mountain. Okay, so 6 to 8 for you is my stream because it's 8 to 10 for me, and 4 to 6 for you would be Joe. But yeah, I'm sorry you don't get the notifications. I feel so bad. I love hanging out with you. Yeah, I am totally going over. I had such a long and crappy day today, if we're being totally honest, that I was like, I need a little extra today. It's the only place I can control my life. Ooh, you and the boyfriend are having serious discussions about weddings. So exciting! We're planning ours, so. Streamer Dreamer saying you should start going 7 to 8 Eastern to 11 p.m. Eastern. I can try. It's just hard because I work in the morning. We can give it a shot sometime. I gotta find a door that I like that's not like crazy extra. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. It's like our bathroom privately, so who cares if it's extra? Okay, so let's do bathrooms. Let's just see some ideas. I do love like the really pretty tubs. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. I do like this. Does this come in other colors? I think it does. Maybe. That's a maybe. Oh, is this from Spa? Oh, this is from Spa Day, or whatever it is. That's pretty. But yeah, I just had like the world's craziest day, and I was like, I need to have some sim time and just chillax. Wait, did that just like instantly turn white? What? That's so cool. I don't know how that did that, but whatever. Okay, lots of lights and candles. So Heather, are you guys talking about you guys getting married? Like, is it in the works? Is there gonna be a Mr. Heather? I'm excited for you. Maybe one day we'll do story time and I'll talk about our engagement. Serious question. You were just signing papers for marriage with a nice celebratory gathering. Would you register for gifts? Yes. But register or okay, so I take that back. So here's the thing. So like Joe and I are not registering for gifts. We are registering for like a honey fund. So Joe had his own house and I've had my own apartment since I was like 19. So we don't need a lot of stuff, right? We have a lot of stuff. We can't afford to go on like a super duper lavish vacation, which is what we want to do. We want to go to Italy for 2 weeks. My parents have been kind enough to, they're going to give us some of their hotel points. So that's what we're doing. So we're registering for like honey fund. So like we want to do all these fun activities and things like that. That being said, if there's things that you need that you don't have, absolutely, I would do some kind of a registry. And honestly, like everyone keeps telling me, like for the most part, everyone's just gonna get you cash. So Business saying that's great. We want to do Orlando for Universal Disney. We kind of want to go all out, stay at the Star Wars Hotel. That sounds so cool. Joe and I went to Universal. I'd never been before. We went for the first time last year because I'm like a massive Potterhead and I really wanted to go. And it was so awful that like I loved it there and my eye was so screwed up that day. I ended up with like a corneal like abrasion. My eye was all swollen, and I'm like, this is great. Yeah, honestly, I think the honey fund is like one of the best things you can do, really, just because it just makes the most sense. Like if you've got stuff and you don't need stuff, it's honestly, I think, the best thing you can do. Like for us, it just made the most sense. Um, Again, and that might not be everybody, but you know, for us, that worked. That's weird. I don't know why I don't want that lining up like that. But yeah, I had such a great time at Universal. I loved it. Hi, honey bunches. So Joe and I have been engaged now for 4 months. So we've been doing some planning. I've been not great about it. So he's 38. He's had his own house for 10 years. You've been married before, so you have enough stuff. Yeah, honestly, if that's thank you. Yeah, so I've oddly enough, it's such a this is gonna be a story time another day, but I've picked like my dress and I've picked like my colors and I've picked certain things. Oh, you okay, Cooper? But we don't have a date yet. So it's been a little crazy, but we're trying to figure everything out just because I'm trying to get into medical school. So it's just tricky because like I'm basically waiting to hear, and that's going to determine like a lot of our plans. So just pop this over here for 1 sec. So I want to get married in April. That's like the one thing where I'm like, April. Like I like April. I was like, why? It's so rainy. It's actually statistically rainier in June, which is one of like the top months to get married. But I really like April. I think it's just so pretty. It's not crazy super hot, which I like. I've always liked April personally. Like it's just a month that I like. I almost feel like this bathroom is a little too wide. Oh no, then I can't do that. So I like April, and I know like kind of like I say we, I mean me. So my best friend got married in October actually. Now I don't know the weather in Colorado, but I know for her, she got married in October, so that way it would be kind of cool. And I was one of her bridesmaids, and holy heck, it was so hot. I don't know what happened, but the weather was bananas, and it was just so hot. Okay, I don't think I can have all these things that I want in here. Yeah, you get bipolar weather too. Yeah, we joke and say like in New England, like just wait 5 minutes, you'll get different weather. Like it's just, you really don't know what you're gonna get ever. And you know what? Like it could rain on my wedding day any time of year. Like I'm not going to be like, well, stop the production because it's raining. Like that's not going to happen, you know. So it could happen. It could rain. Like that's a possibility, and I've kind of accepted that. Like I'm marrying the man I love, so I don't really care. You okay, my coops? He keeps like coughing. Sorry, the dog is like coughing, and I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, the other week you had 90 degrees and snowing 6 hours later. Oh my god, that sounds like here. We've had stuff like that happen, where it's just like crazy ridiculous. So I'll give you a good example. Not last year, the year before, I did my winter ecology trip for my degree. You go out into like the Berkshires of Mass and freeze your butt off, and it's a cool course, but it's just like, it was really cold. So the coldest I got was negative 40 Fahrenheit. By the day that we left, it was 45 degrees above. So we had like an 85 degree swing in like a 6 or 7 day span. Oh, it was not fun. But it's so funny because like by the last day, I'm like outside with like a t-shirt on, and I'm like, I'm sweating. Well, yeah, because it was negative 40 a couple nights ago. So it's just a very interesting way that it can swing. So I feel you. But yeah, October's a nice time. I don't know about like how it is as far as like pricing for you guys, but I know like for us, like the peak seasons is like May to October, and like like April's like just before, which is nice. So I just happen to also like it, but it makes it a little bit cheaper typically. So that was something that's also kind of appealing to me. I think we need more lights actually in this master. You're gonna use a barn at a winery near your parents? Oh, that sounds awesome. I'll tell you what, it's really not the party, it's the person. Like when we got engaged, I was like, I don't care where, I don't care when, I just care who. And it's so true. That's the important part. And yeah. I mean, so my mother's been married 3 times, okay? Her first one, she married my dad, is just the piece, very simple. They went to a restaurant with my dad's family afterwards, and that was that. And her second wedding was huge and lavish, and, whatever, it ended in disaster. And the marriage, not the wedding. And then, oh, he said, we're thinking about that. Tell him. So if you've ever watched My Big Fat Greek Wedding, okay, the man may be the head of the house, but the woman is the neck. And the head goes wherever the neck tells it. My mom always uses that one. What was I gonna say? So her third wedding, she married my stepdad, who is basically my dad. It's a great movie too if you have not seen it. But yeah, so my mom and my stepdad, like I said, I call him my dad basically. They got married on the beach, and my dad just wore like a button-down shirt, some nice pants. My mom wore a cute little like tea-length dress she picked up at like a department store off the rack. My baby brother was the best man. I was the maid of honor. A few close friends and family, like really, 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 really tiny. And then my parents have this big Memorial Day cookout every year. They haven't the last couple of years because it's just a lot of work, but everyone was coming anyway. They didn't tell anyone they were getting married. They knew they were engaged, but they didn't know they were getting married. And so everyone showed up at the house after. My mom's all dressed up. Normally she's like shorts, t-shirt, flip-flops, like cooking on the grill. And she's all done up and she's got her dress on and there's a cake. And somebody who had never been to my house before showed up and was like, oh my God, we're at the wrong house. They're having a wedding. Like, we gotta leave. And ran into somebody else like, no, I've been here. This is their house. Like, what are you talking about? And so all their friends and family are like, oh my God, like, I wish I would have known. Like, I would have brought a gift. And they're like, no, we don't need gifts. We just wanted everyone's presence. We wanted everyone here. We didn't want to fuss. We just wanted everyone. And honestly, I mean, they have a great marriage, and that's really, at the end of the day, that's really what it's all about. But it is nice to have the whole shebang. For me, I'm the only girl, and I don't know, my whole life I dreamed about getting married. So for me, like, it's a big deal for me. I mean, if it didn't happen, I'd be, a little disappointed, but I wouldn't be like, oh no, this is terrible. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm marrying a great guy, and I absolutely love him to pieces. Sometime we'll have to have like story time, and I'll have to tell you about our engagement, because it was really, really sweet. Oh, I don't want to leave. I'm having a good time chatting with you guys. But I do have to go to work tomorrow, and I have a really, really long day. Yeah, story time. Did you ever see that guy? He used to be on, I don't know if it was Vine or whatever. I never was on the app, but they used to share it on Facebook. But I think his name is Thomas Sanders, and it's like, story time. So yeah, tune in. So Sunday is a little different time. So Sunday, for you, I stream 1 to 3 here. So for you, it's going to be 11 to 1. But Sunday's the day where I can go like a lot longer, because it's Sunday. Like, I can stay on for a while. I know Joe's gonna do a bonus stream later on Sunday, so let me actually do this real fast. Let me exit and save, and we can chit chat. So Joe's gonna do a bonus stream on Sunday, I think after me. Not sure what time, but probably while I'm cooking. But yeah, come hang out. I don't know how your Sunday is, but if you're free 11 to 1, we can hang out. I can give you story time. I also owe you the stories from Victoria's Secret. Make sure you're not... okay. Oh, you have to let me know how Joker is. Let me know what you think. And honestly, like I said, I'll be on for a few hours. Sunday, like I said, is a day that I can go a little bit longer. It's a little bit more loosey-goosey. I don't really have as many restrictions because I work Monday, but it's Sunday afternoon, so I can go for a while. Have fun at the movies. Congratulations on planning your marriage and wedding, and that's so exciting. And I wish you guys all luck and love. And heck yeah, register for a honey fund. You guys will have a kick-ass honeymoon. I mean, who needs more decorative towels? I don't. I do want to go to a winery in Italy and stomp grapes with my feet like I'm I Love Lucy. So definitely do that. So for those of you who joined us for the first time today, thank you so much for checking us out. Busy Simmer, Streamer Dreamer, Captain Cookie Cat or King Cookie Cat. Thank you so much for hanging out with us again, for tuning back in and joining us. If you haven't yet followed us, give us a follow. We are super close. We're like 5 followers away from affiliate, so it means the world to us. And then if you've got suggestions in the meantime, hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. And with that, guys, I'm going to say good night. It's been great hanging out, and I will see you on Sunday.